This is all I gotta tell you about the liaisons, okay? I don't care how nice your liaison is. I don't care how fine as wine that man, that girl is. They are not your friends. They're gonna be so nice to you, and let me just tell you something. They're not your friends. They are the ops. Your liaison is the op. Like, if you was in the womb, and I don't know, like, if you was playing in your mom's womb, and then, like, next thing you know, you just tripped in the womb, and you bumped your head, I don't know, on her uterus, bro. They want you to tell them that. Like, they don't want you keeping no details out. They want you to tell them that. Hey everybody, so this video is going to be about my Meps experience. It's like usually the most stressful part for, I don't know, for certain people. It was chill for me, I'm going to get into that. But it stands for Military Entrance Processing Station. This is where you take your physical. They make sure you're qualified to go to whatever branch in the military that you are trying to go to, whether it's the Navy, Marines, Army, or the Air Force. You feel me? So before we even finish, like, bro, like, check out this shirt. I had to put on this shirt, you know, for my brother for this video. It says Proud Air Force Sister. My mom bought it for me. And I got the matching hat, you feel me? My brother is in the Air Force. I think he copied me, for real. He there before me, but he copied me. But he is about to be on his way to England. He's going to come home for a little bit. So I just have to give a shout out to him. Kenny! What's up, baby brother? I'm like so proud of him. But disclaimer really quick before we get into this. I am not in the Air Force right now. Like, I'm not even trying to be like, oh yeah, I'm in the Air Force. Like, yeah, no, bruh. I'm like more so like, I wouldn't even say like I'm the pup or like the baby. I'm more so like, you know, when your mom and your dad come together and they about to have you. I'm kind of that. I'm the conception process. In this video, I'm going to tell you guys about my experience, what I went through, about the hotel experience, you know, all that jazz. I even got some clips, almost like in a vlog type thing of the day I was at Meps because, y'all, I was like with the camera, like, I wasn't talking to nobody. Let's start there. I didn't talk to nobody when I went to Meps. So I was just around, you know, anywhere I went of the hotel. I was going through a lot of Meps videos on YouTube. And after I went through my own experience, I felt like they kind of left some things out. You know, they wasn't real personal with y'all to like really tell y'all like, yo, don't let this happen. So, and I'm going to do that, you know, to the best of my ability with the storage that I have on my phone. You know, iPhone 6S Plus and this B. But I even got a paper of what my recruiter gave me. Of what not to bring, don't bring, do bring, travel plans, all that stuff. I'm gonna try to like make this into a little document and put a link down below. I don't know how to do that, but I be seeing it and I'm gonna try to do it. Or if I can't do that for you guys, I'm gonna just take a picture of this and leave it at the end of the video and y'all can pause, you know, fast forward, rewind, all that. So first and foremost, before I went to Meps, I met with my recruiter. And when I met with my recruiter, like, I have a great recruiter. Like, he actually went through the whole rundown with this paper. Like, he told me what to bring, what not to bring. Tells you what to do, what not to do. Which I'm going to tell y'all about that because, bro, man, Meps was brutal on some people. Like, they was just messing up. I'm like, y'all just messing up. Like, y'all about to get us yelled at. That's a whole nother story. Tell you what to expect. Like, they tell you about the physical, you know, they tell you that your blood's going to be drawn. There's going to be a breathalyzer test, job screening. They have all that stuff. So after he goes through the rundown of all of these things with me and just like, boom, this is what's going to happen. Boom, this is what's going to happen. We have a little talk. So he knows I'm a social butterfly. Like, I'm very to myself, but I'm also very social. And at Meps, this is not the time for you to be social. Let me say this one more time. This is not the time for you to be social. You need to be bloop, bloop. Bloop. I'm not saying that you have something to hide. I'm not. That's your business. But what I'm saying is like when you get to Meps, depending on your Meps, they're gonna almost make you feel like scared. It's scare tactics everywhere. And I'm like, man, when he was telling me about scare tactics, I'm like, I don't got nothing to worry about. They ain't gonna scare me. But there was a part I'm gonna tell y'all about at the end of the video. Like, I was scared. They had a personal driver come get me from my recruiting office. We drove up to, which he was cool, you know, he had little water bottles in the back. It was a nice little car. I was like, oh yeah, I can get used to this. So we drive up to the hotel. I get to the hotel. Now, a lot of people are talking about, you know, when they get to the hotel, they're seeing people. I didn't see nobody. Like, when I went to the hotel, it was just me. And how it went, it was this room. And I'm going to put little clips of everything that I seen. You know, it was this room. It was real nice. It was like, you know, it was laid out. It had like a game portion over here. It had computers. It had the nice little rolling chairs for you. It had a nice little big screen TV. Like, we was chilling in there. So I went in there. I signed in with him. He told me what to do. He gave me my room card, room key, and I went to my room. Now, me personally, y'all, I like to be to myself. So when I knew I was going to have a roommate, you're going to have a roommate most likely. I was just like, but I said, you don't got to talk, Paige. And I didn't want to talk. Like, it was no offense to my roommate. And she was cool, too. But I didn't want to talk. Like, I came there for business purposes. And I just wanted to video edit. Like, I was video editing the whole time I was there. Like, I didn't talk to nobody. So I got in there, saw my roommate, said hello. When I got there, it had instructions on what time dinner was going to be. We had, like, this big buffet. Food was good. I was smashing. I eat very healthy. Except for, you know, a couple days ago for Thanksgiving, that was on. Yeah. I kind of messed up. But I eat very healthy, so, like, the menu was, like, it was in my range. The option of a buffet, and then you had the option of the Meps menu, which is, like, I don't know. I took a picture of it. I'm going to put it in here somewhere of what that looked like, just in case if you guys have the same type of, you know, I don't know, layout. For us, we had a mandatory meeting at like 8 o'clock. Now, mind you, I ain't seen nobody but my roommate. You know, I walked in this room, I ain't seen nobody. I was chilling in there. I saw her, said what's up, told her I was going because I really didn't want to talk. And I went and chilled and, you know, was just on my phone, you know, networking or whatever. So at 8 o'clock comes and it's this whole plethora. It's this whole mass of people. Like, it had to be like 50 of us. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. I just thought it was gonna be like 10 or 20, but no, it was like 50 of us. Like, people from the Army, people from the Navy. We had one Coast Guard person, Marines, all that. So we all come to this mandatory meeting. It was about 15 minutes. I'm trying to remember what it was about. But he was basically going over like how we can't leave the hotel after a certain time. We had to be in, like, we had a curfew. We had to be in the rooms by 10 o'clock. So he tells us that, you know, after that, we split up. Some people stay in the room, they play Uno. Some people go back to their room. I, you know, went back to the room because I had already ate. You know, I planned it out real good. I said, I'm going to eat without my roommate. And then after the meeting, she going to want to go eat. So then I'm going to have all that time in the room by myself, you know, just chilling. Call me rude. Like, I know I sound so antisocial, but I just I wasn't feeling it yet. What time we had to wake up? I don't know what everybody talking about some 6 o'clock. We had to wake up, I believe, I'm going to say 3:30. Recruiter told me to set my alarm at 3:30, but we had to be up, I believe, by 4, and then we had to be, like, out by, like, be downstairs and ready to leave at 5. Like, all this was on here, thank God. But I set my thing for 3:30 because, let me tell y'all, I came with a shaved head. Y'all know my head shaved. But, like, I slept on it because when I made that lock method video, if y'all want to go see that, the LOC method, I had just made that video before I went to Meps. That's why I was rushing in that video. Go check that out. But I slept on my hair and I knew that was going to happen. So y'all know I brought Old Faithful, my wig. So I brought my wig with me and I knew I was going to be working on this wig in the morning. So I was like, let me wake up a little bit early. Plus, breakfast is being served. And that's, let me tell y'all, that's really what I was hype about this whole time. When they told me breakfast was going to be served, bro, that we was getting free breakfast. Bro, when food is involved in anything, complimentary breakfast, I'm there. Meps, what? I'm there. So I said, bro, my roommate, she could be dragging and slagging along if she wants to, but I'm going to be up bright and early. So, bro, I woke up. My alarm went off. My roommate ain't even moved. Like, I'm like, dang, bro, it's tight. So, I woke up, you know, got to sleep out my eye. I go in the bathroom, you know, waking myself up. I'm excited. I'm not going to lie to you. I was excited, like, and I was starving. I had just ate a couple hours ago, but I was starving. I was excited. I was ready to go because they tell you, like, make sure you eat a big breakfast because you're going to be at Meps for a long time, which we were. Another thing, let me just tell y'all this up front. When you get to the hotel, there's certain things you need not to do. One, I mean, you could do it if you want to. My brother did and he was fine. But, like, drinking juice, don't drink anything besides water. Like, try to stick to water because any type of other fluid can, you know, mess up the test. And for me, I was like, it shouldn't. But just because it's me, like, it would happen to me because of some dang orange juice. So I was like, nah, G. So do not swim in the pool. Because if you swim in the pool and you get water in your ears, if you try to take the hearing test, which I'm gonna tell y'all about that hearing test because it's already a doozy. When you take the hearing test, it's gonna be hard to like hear when they try to look into your ears. You don't want no type of problem. So don't swim in the pool because you don't want anything blocked or to mess up your hearing for your hearing test. I went to the bathroom. I did my hair. They had some cheap, well, it probably wasn't cheap. This was a nice hotel. They had some shampoo, conditioner, probably not my regular, but I put it in my little hair, you know, did what I needed to do, got ready, had my little business professional on. I was overdressed, bro, because everybody else there had like jeans, looking like they about to go to a basketball game or something. Like jeans, you know, regular t-shirts, shorts, like not tiny shorts, but like boys had on basketball shorts, like khaki. I'm just like, dang, like my recruiter told me business professional, so y'all know I had the dress pants, the blazer, the shoes, like with the little points and the, you know, like I was ready. Like I didn't know. I didn't get the memo. So I'm like looking at everybody. And everybody was already looking at me weird because they like, is that the same girl that had her head shaved? My hair was like, the wig was off. And I just walk in with this luscious. And I'm just like, and they like, people was just staring like, I'm like, yes. Let me introduce myself. Yes, this is me. Wait, so after eating breakfast, you know, I talked to my roommate a little bit because we ate breakfast together. After breakfast, we met back in the meeting room. We talked. Everybody had their stuff together. When you leave your recruiter, I don't know. When I left my recruiter, he had a manila folder that had like my social security number in it, my birth certificate in it. You know, it had all my jazz in it. So I kept that with me. You know, I made sure to keep everything with me. After talking to him for a minute, making sure we had everything at the hotel, we got on the bus, and then we just rode on the bus. You know, I was just on my phone. I still had my phone. This whole entire time I had my phone. I was still on my phone, you know, video editing, because y'all know I came with a purpose. So once we get there,